I love that you laugh at that every single time.
Every single time.
Welcome back to Chatting Pitch, where before we record every episode, there is a countdown on this platform that we use. And I always say 3, 2, 1. And then when I hit record, it starts counting down from 5. And it just tickles your funny bone every time.
Remembers and he just wants to tickle my funny bone.
I think it's most of the time it doesn't come naturally because I do forget that there's a 5-second countdown. But then there are times where I know that it's happening and I play it up.
I would say it's one of those things that it started off funny. And then there were a couple of episodes where it's like, that's not so funny. And now it's back to being funny again.
Yes.
Very much a fan.
Very much a fan.
And it's good that we start off the episode talking about something that it's impossible for any listeners or viewers to also enjoy. It's really good.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
What episode are we on? Episode 11, season 6, whatever that means.
Whatever that means, yeah.
Yeah. This will be our penultimate episode before the end of the season because we're going to be going on a little break after that. But next week we've got an idea for an episode. Yeah. But if you haven't been to this podcast before, my name is Leslie, one half of the Chatting Pitch podcast, where we pitch ideas to each other and we also review movies. The other half is next to me. Hello there.
On the screen, am I this way? Or that way?
It depends.
It's
this side for me. Is it the other side for you?
How in most episodes, the way we're lit, it looks like the sun is coming from the middle of the screen.
Oh,
we can put our logo in the middle of the screen. But anyway, my name is Matt, and that was boring. But, trust me, the rest.
You know what isn't boring? This next segment, which is the jingle. There you go. It's getting better.
There you go. That was good. That was actually a segue.
That was actually a segue.
I enjoyed that.
Did you ever ride a Segway? Do you remember when Segways were a thing?
It became a thing. Yeah, Jeff Bridges with a cigar. Yeah. I like how
Tony Stark built this Segway in a cave.
He built this Segway out of a box of Cheerios. He took the circles and turned them into wheels.
Yeah. And the handles, they be the forks. That's how he sounds, right? Jeff Bridges?
Yeah.
He built this Segway out of a box of Segways.
What are you?
That makes sense, actually.
Like, he's like sweating through his shirt. That's what I remember from Iron Man.
He came back, that guy. You remember? They did a Spider-Man movie.
Thanos. Yeah.
Yeah, Thanos. Yeah. Speaking of Thanos, he's in this movie that we're going to be talking about. Yeah. So the movie that we're going to be reviewing and potentially pitching by the end of it is Avengers and Disney assemble the movie in some sort of parallel universe because we've got the Silver Surfer, we've got Thanos, we've got Wong from Doctor Strange, we've got Han Solo, who from that one Han Solo movie. Yeah. There's probably others, like maybe some extras who played the children. They were all the younglings from Star Wars. Episode 3. Yeah,
they're all murdered.
Yeah,
but they're better now. It's a slightly better situation for them because we're looking at weapons.
That's right, weapons, baby. What does it all mean? It's such a mystery.
Have you been online?
Have I been online
and like seen what like all?
I've been online. I try not to be too online. Yeah. I try to form my own opinions because I know that there's a lot of interpretation, a lot of potential allegories. It's a buzzword in filmmaking. But if I'm being honest, a lot of them, I was just kind of like, that was a bit of a reach. But
yeah,
this movie is about children.
I was going to put this in my longer written review, which there will be a link for at the in the episode description. But I would just say, don't look weapons up on any social media, because people be crazy. As
you know what?
As Jeff Bridges would say, people be crazy.
People,
they be making segues out of shreddies. Like, it's just madness.
Yeah. It's like, Tony Stark was crazy. And that's what he said. You want to hear my Jeff Bridges impression? Tony Stark be crazy.
He's always doing that with his hands.
That's right.
Actually, a deleted scene from Iron Man. Look it up behind the scenes.
Yeah,
he's in his office.
That's how he opens his mask.
The mask covers everything except the actual, the facial features. It just does his cheeks.
You know what's really funny when you do?
Jeff Bridges. I recognize.
You know what's really funny?
Cheekbones. These cheekbones be popping.
He probably got them done in a cave with a box of scraps. You know what I think is really funny is that whenever we do a movie review, we'll start off saying we're going to be reviewing this movie, and then 10 minutes in, we're just talking about something else completely different. Jeff Bridges, face sculptures
on a Segway
with a box of scraps. So no, let's get back to weapons.
But yeah, don't look up online, because man, social media.
Get off that internet. Except for this podcast here.
Yeah, except for this podcast.
You right there.
Stay right here.
Sorry, what are you gonna say? You're gonna say something about the internet.
Oh, it's crazy. Also, there's quite a few spoilers for this movie, and I really feel like this movie only holds together when the mystery is a mystery.
Well, that's the point of going into a mystery. You don't go into a murder mystery.
That's the tagline.
Yeah. Well, what's the point in going into a mystery movie when you already know what the mystery has been solved?
Exactly.
It's like watching Agatha Christie, and you just think, oh, I know who died, or I know who killed this person. That's the point. The whole point is the story.
No, I like your first version. I know who died. Someone gets to the end of it. Someone gets to the end of it.
I watched the first 5 minutes.
Agatha Christie adaptation.
Yeah.
I think that person died.
You know, it reminds me of this one time someone told me a story, and you know who this person is, but I'll tell you afterwards. But he said somebody looked over his shoulder at an ATM, but he covered his hand to push the numbers.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. And then the person behind him was like, it was just some kid who was a ruffian, probably. He went, now I know your PIN number has 4 numbers. Just got to figure out which ones they are. And then... and I'm like, okay, good luck with that. Yeah. But I think he was being genuine. I don't think he was making a joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I thought that was quite funny, where he was like, yeah, I figured out 50% of it.
Was that was that nude Ben?
It was not nude. Well, I'm going to have to cut.
Solid I want to cut. We can just use the nicknames. It's fine.
Oh, it was someone that we went to college with. But I won't. I don't think we have a nickname for him. Anyway, cheers to that. Let's get back to weapons.
Hey, that looks like blatant product placement. The way you held that cup. It's just
what about now?
The logo was. Oh yeah, no, just a Starbucks. It's fine.
What about now?
That's I have to edit that bit out where you give people nicknames, but this bit with the Starbucks logo, that can stay in.
I can blur that out. Hey, you don't know what I'm going to do in post.
It's all
Yankee Candle, baby.
It's all Yankee Candle.
So
red raspberry.
Can you tell me what the story of this movie was about? So these kids, right?
Yeah, it's kids.
Oh, you want me to do it?
No, I can do it right here.
Let's do one word at a time.
Okay, go on. I like this game.
At
an
suburban
place, town,
town. Yeah, place town.
This is a great place town you got here.
17
children
went
missing
at
the
time
known
as
2.
17.
Do you know that when we actually recorded the first bit of this episode, guess how long it took?
No.
2:17,
really?
baby. Check it.
Okay, I will check it.
Hashtag conspiracy. Hashtag
Yeah,
Josh
absolutely.
Brolin be tripping.
Do you think we did that on purpose? That was a coincidence. My lord.
It was a coincidence.
If that is true, I will look back.
Or just amazingly well timed and scripted.
That's right. That's right. Here at Chatting Pitch here, we plan everything.
We plan everything.
So, and a 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so approximately 2:17 in the morning, a bunch of kids disappeared from a classroom, except for one.
Except for one.
What's going on? And then there's a bunch of different characters which has been affected. There's a teacher played by Julia Garner. There is a father played by Josh Brolin. There is a police officer played by, I always pronounce his name wrong, Alden
Ehrenreich.
Ehrenreich, yeah.
I believe.
There is a principal played by Benedict Wong. Bit of lazy naming in what was it, Doctor Strange, right? They were like, "Hey, let's just take your surname."
I'd have gone with Benedict.
They could have called him Dr. Cumberbatch. They couldn't do that, could they? Who else is in this movie again? We've got the dude who played the junkie. What's his name?
Oh,
because he was great.
Austin Abrams.
Austin Abrams. I don't know if I've seen him in anything before, but I almost thought he was Timothée Chalamet when he came up on screen. I was like,
what's he been in? Apparently, he was in The Walking Dead. For his role as Ron Anderson. I don't remember. I'm a Walking Dead fan. I don't remember Ron Anderson. Who is Ron Anderson?
Maybe he was one of the zombies that had the only zombies that had a name.
Hey,
look, it's Ron Anderson.
Hey, it's Ron Anderson. Banging his head against the wall. Stop it, Ron. You crazy. What else is he in? Gangster Squad. Euphoria. Dash and Lily. These are all things I've never heard of. I'm going to look up Ron Anderson.
Okay.
Ron Anderson.
Anyway.
Walking Dead.
So,
the kid. Right. The kid.
I don't even remember which kid that was.
Well, it doesn't end well for him. Let's just say that much.
Anyway.
He's good.
So there are an array of different characters in a very interesting way of storytelling, which is very much reminiscent of, drumroll please,
that Simpsons episode.
That one Simpsons episode.
With the robot.
Yeah. But most famously, Rashomon, right?
Also Rashomon, yeah. Which we've just talked. It's almost like we've scripted this.
It's almost like we scripted this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anyway, I will stop doing that.
So it's jumping between these different points of view, isn't it?
Which I quite liked. It was
I quite liked it. Did it quite well.
Yeah. Because if it had played out in a linear fashion, do you think it would have had as much of an impact? Probably not.
No, because I liked that they used the different points of view almost as like cross-cutting between these points of view.
Right.
And then you get the full picture, don't you?
Yes, the full picture, the full 2-hour picture. Was it 2 hours or was it an hour and a half?
Just over 2 hours.
Just over 2 hours. Okay. Didn't feel like it though, because and I think because it was serialized in those Rashomon type segments, it did feel like much breezier. We're just watching short story after short story.
Yeah.
They all intertwine and they all kind of come together in the end.
Yeah.
And we find out the mystery of the children.
Yeah. Because it starts off as like, I can sort of speak to this because I'm a teacher myself of children around the same age. And it starts off as like a dream day. Teacher shows up and sees that most of her class is off. Oh, amazing. Do you know how much easier my day is going to be now? But it turns out, Turns out it's actually a bad thing.
That's a bad thing.
These children
you get called names. You get parents getting angry because their kids are missing.
Josh Brolin plays a man with great hair.
Yeah.
He has got
He
great hair.
plays grayish, silver
No,
fox-ish.
great hair.
Great hair. I thought you
He's
said
got
grey
great.
hair.
No, he's got great hair. I don't care what color
Isn't
it is,
he?
man.
Isn't he? Is he graying? I'm not sure if he is though. Because if he
Dunno.
is, then my misunderstanding would be correct.
Hmm.
Josh Brolin. Let's see. Yeah, he's like salt and pepper. You know, you got a little bit of salt and pepper.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do you
He's
think?
not fully grey.
There's lots of talk about what the 217 refers to.
Yes,
I think it's just how many pounds Josh Brolin lost after playing Thanos. It's really obvious.
It's how much it costs to
CG that massive machine gun in the sky. This shot cost $217 million.
There's a lot of talk about what that means, and I think maybe that could be spoilerish. I'm not sure. Is it spoilerish?
Let's just say the gun represents a gun.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
I mean, what's the movie called? Let's think about it. I think it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we end up finding out what happens towards the end, but it's hard to talk about this movie without spoiling it because it very much is spoiler heavy if you want to talk about the story as a whole.
I would say, though, I don't know if you agree with this, that even though the film is split up into different points of view, right?
Yeah.
Or different vignettes, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say this is a movie of two parts. The first part is the longest bit, which is before the mystery is solved. And then you have the film after the mystery is solved. I don't know about you.
Is that split down the middle? Is it like in the midway
Not
point?
evenly, no. That's why so the first bit, I found a lot more intriguing, a lot more interesting.
The mystery. You found the mystery a lot more intriguing. Did you find the fact that, because I've heard some reviews and they said that it was a lot more interesting before that. And then when everything gets answered, it becomes a little bit less captivating. For me, I don't think that was too much of a problem. I found it surprisingly funny.
Yes,
there was
some very darkly humorous bits.
Yeah, there was one moment towards the final act where I was the whole cinema was laughing because it was this repeated gag that just kept happening, and I was like, "This is great." I like one more time, and it just happens one more time. It's like, okay, cool, great. I think you know what I'm talking about. No,
I don't think so.
We'll talk about it in spoilers. But
spoilers.
It was quite funny to me and the rest of the audience. But no, very darkly comedic, and it's because I think the director comes from a comedy background. He was part of a comedy troupe called The Whitest Kids You Know, and it was like a sketch comedy. I don't know what. I think it must have been like an MTV or VH1 type thing, where it was early 2000s. They just did a lot of sketch comedy, so that's where he gets his comedy chops from. And Justin Long's in this for like 5 seconds.
Yeah. Is it like a real doormat?
Yeah. But have you seen Barbarian, the previous movie?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. So he plays a big part in that. So I think that's just him kind of bringing him back.
Get you in again?
Yeah. He's actually really good in Barbarian. I would highly recommend that movie.
He's good. He's good in most things I've seen him in.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen
Idiocracy?
a bad Justin Long performance. Yeah, I like him in Idiocracy.
Idiocracy is quite funny.
Who's he in that?
He's one of the people who...
He's like the advisor, isn't he? One of the advisors.
Yeah, when the main dude, Owen Wilson's brother, Luke Wilson, when he wakes up, he's like one of the first people that he meets at the cryo place.
Yeah.
And he looks out the window.
Yes. Yeah.
And he's got his mustache and he's just saying some dumb stuff. I'd
say there were similar vibes to Longlegs here.
That people are
like
saying
a sort of pagan sort of mystery.
I don't know whether or not I want to agree with the sentiment that people are saying this is this year's Longlegs.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's this year's Longlegs, but I'd say there are similarities to it. But
it's the most popular, or one of the most popular, spooky horror movies.
Spooky ooky.
Yeah, that and The Sinners, which came out earlier this year, but
that
was a different type of horror movie. That was a bit more. It's like, look at me, I'm a sexy vampire.
My cousin had the best reaction to that because he watched it with his other half, and they hadn't seen any trailers or anything, so they didn't know it was going to be vampires at all.
Okay.
So he said they watched the first 15, 20 minutes and thought, oh, okay, it's going to be like a gangster film.
Yeah. And then vampires happened.
Well, he said like there was a character that couldn't go into the club.
Yeah.
And my cousin was like, "Wait a minute, he needs to be invited in." And he said he leant over to his other half and went, "I think they're vampires."
That reminds me of there was a review that I came across online on YouTube. It's this couple that reviews movies, and apparently
they do it one word at a time.
Yes, they do. Yeah,
do they?
They're actually part of the same body, so it's like one half man, one half woman, and they fused together.
Yeah.
So when they got married, they got just like into one body,
like a look outside.
So their brains are like
separate,
muddled up. They're just separate, then they can only talk one word at a time,
and it's
very strange.
And they have that weird double voice thing.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. I've seen that show. Yeah, it's great. It's sponsored by Gatorade, right?
No, but yeah, the so what they said was so going back to what you were saying about was it your friend or
my cousin,
someone your cousin who didn't know that Sinners was a
he just heard it was a good film, so he just stuck it on.
So this guy told this girl to go watch this movie, but he told her to watch two movies, but she got confused and she thought one was the other. So she went and watched The Naked Gun thinking it was weapons, and she was like, when is the scary stuff happening? And then she thought when she saw the little girl walking into the bank, like, oh, shapeshifter maybe?
Yeah,
and I was like, well, technically, yeah, kind of. But I found it quite funny that she went through. It was like, at what point did you realize this is not a horror movie?
When Pamela Anderson started doing free jazz.
Yeah. Anyway, very good. I think there's not really much else to talk about in terms of story. Performances were great all around. Would you say it was
a scary movie?
I would say there are scary moments. Yeah, there was definitely moments where I was going like, oh, what's going to happen? And then nothing happened. I was like, oh, okay.
People at your local cinema hate you, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
Every so often you just sit back and go, whoa, what's going to happen?
You're wrong.
You do like an Ozzy Osbourne. Oh, what's going to happen?
You're wrong. They can't get enough of me. I go there every week and they're all like, oh, the guy's back.
And they all start doing an impression of you, doing an impression of Ozzy Osbourne.
I'll tell you what, though. When I went into this cinema screen, so the particular cinema that I go to allows you to swap seats if you
with someone. When the film stops, when the film pauses. Change places!
If only that were true. If only that were true. Or there's a voting system where it's like or there's like some sort of
who should move,
like a lottery system at the beginning.
Guy.
Where seat C1 has to be the fire exit, and then they have to swap, and then the other guy
sit by the fire exit as punishment.
To be honest, that's better because if there was a fire, he'd be the first one out.
Oh yeah. He could block the door, couldn't he?
This cinema lets you.
That's how you win. Okay? Go on.
So you go on your app and you'd be like, "Oh, I kind of don't want to sit here. I'm going to sit a bit further back." But when I booked the seats, I had the front row because those were the only ones available. But then when I went in, I looked up again. I was like, I really don't want to sit that far, that close to the screen. So I went and swapped it to the ones right at the back, and best seats in the house.
Oh yeah,
nobody turned up. Nobody turned up for those seats, so I was like, okay, cool. I'll swap it to those. And then about half an hour in, I heard some guy at the front said, "Oh, would you shut up? Yeah, I'm trying to watch the movie." And I think the front row were being really rowdy.
Right.
So I'm glad I switched.
Yeah,
I was right all along. That was actually my
review of the movie.
paid actor that I paid to be at the front.
Oh, nice.
To ruin the movie for the other person.
Yeah, well done.
Just to prove a point that you can swap your seat if you want to. Okay. I guess let's...
I had a group of 5 in front of me, right, in the row in front, all come together, and 2 of them were quite elderly ladies, and I'm not sure if they knew what the movie was about or not, if they were just brought along on like a trip. But then the title card came up and it said rated 18, strong bloody violence, gore. And I just heard one of them go like, ooh.
I was about to do that. I was about to go, did she go, ooh?
The stereotypical, like how my nan would act. Oh, actually, my nan would talk through the whole movie. She's awful.
But was it a ooh in sort of like giddy nervousness?
No,
Or
it's like,
was it like,
ooh, I'm not sure
ooh?
about this.
Okay. Did they walk out?
No, they got into it. They loved it. They
Oh,
got into it
okay.
so much, Leslie. Let me tell you how much they got into it. They got so into it that
Hooping and hollering,
that
throwing popcorn everywhere.
yeah. Backwards, right into my mouth, right into my gullet.
No, what did they do?
They loved it so much that they were checking their Ring doorbell.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I do
else
when
was
I love a
good.
movie.
The
What?
person at the other end of the row, at the other end of the group, checked the same Ring doorbell.
Oh.
The same.
Were they part of the same family?
The same. Yeah, the same group.
Mm.
And they both got notifications for the same front door. They both checked
Did it go bing bing bong?
No, they just got
Bing,
no.
bing, bong. That's the
But
sound that I know.
fortunately, I didn't miss it because they got their phone out
Okay.
on maximum brightness and checked it. So.
Now, are you sure it wasn't the scene where there was a Ring doorbell? There was a scene.
Oh damn!
Where
I
there was a Ring
forgot I went to
doorbell.
see it in 3D.
That old lady was the old lady from the movie.
Yeah,
it was that immersive,
and she was just scared from the start.
When the credits roll, you'd be like, you turn to your right and be like, "Oh God!" It was really distracting when you wait, and she's just gone.
No one's here.
No one's here. Shall we give our ratings for the movie? Because
sure,
we
let's
could
give
just
our
go
ratings.
on about. Yeah. I thought it was a sort of chatting pit for me. I thought I liked it a lot.
Okay.
But I don't think it is the greatest thing. It's not the greatest thing since sliced bread for me. Like I thought it was a very solid movie, but I wasn't like blown away to the point where I'm like, I can't stop thinking about the movie. You know.
Okay.
Anyway, it was a really good movie, and I enjoyed it for the thrills. I enjoyed it for the laughs. I didn't enjoy it for the Ring doorbells, and I got out of the fire exit before the place burnt down.
Well done. So, you blocked them in, right? So you could win.
I blocked them in. Blocked them all in, baby. So what about you? What would you give it? Similar
sentiment to you. I enjoyed the surprising amount of humor. Not that this is like a big chuckle fest, but yeah, I'll probably give it a chatting pie. Similar
pie? Okay.
Yeah, similar rating.
Yeah. I really liked the fact that it really looked like a classic movie. There was like this classic movie vibe about it.
Okay.
Where everything was framed in a certain way. There were like dream sequences that was very much like Freddy Krueger-esque. And
this was not movies for Netflix.
No, it was not a movie for Netflix. It was a movie for the cinema. Cinema. That's our new character.
Yeah.
That we're going to wrap up this season.
That's our new trailer.
It's the cinema goblin who's like trying to sell you the idea. Get your popcorn here.
But
don't forget the butter.
He genuinely loves cinema. He's just he's just a really off-putting fella.
Yeah. You know when there are
swap seats.
You know, in a like there's that trope where there's this like abomination of a creature. It's like kill me.
Yeah.
But like he's like at death's door, but he just really wants people to go to
cinema.
The movies.
Saved him.
Yeah.
He was like, "Don't kill me now," but then he saw a screening of I don't know, The Untouchables.
I'm for it. Cinema is back, baby. Yeah. So okay, shall we talk about spoilers then?
Save cinema again.
Shall we talk spoilers, mate? Just very quickly, because I don't think there's too much to spoil, because it all kind of wraps up very neatly in a nutshell at the end. So it turns out the children are the weapons.
No,
all along. Who knew?
One of the themes, isn't it?
I really regret
listening.
I really regret listening to one of a review before I went to go watch a movie, because it kind of alluded to the idea of children being the weapons, because they compared it to another movie in the past, and like, oh, okay.
That's the movie where the guy picks up the child and uses them as a shotgun. Yeah, I
know. Did you feel like the kids running around with their arms out? They all looked like little, wine bottle openers where you haven't made it gone all the way up, but it's slightly,
sat in the sort of native position. Yeah,
That's right. Yeah. Okay, so why are they all running like that? Tell me. In spoiler section, baby.
You know what? I don't know if it's meant to be like airplane arms. It reminded me a lot.
That's what I
of
thought it was.
when my son plays football and they tell him that they're teaching him to do something that requires a bit of balance. And they always tell him to do airplane arms, and he does the same thing. So from now on, my son's not going to be doing airplane arms ever. No more balancing.
Yeah. So,
Daddy, I keep falling over. Yeah, but you weren't kidnapped by that witch, were you? Now help Daddy block this fire exit.
Oh yeah, Witch was the master of puppets all along. She was the one who controlled all the kids.
You know what? I had a very interesting discussion online.
Yeah,
this is the good part about being online.
Okay,
because I sent out a quick tweet because I saw loads of stuff online about like, oh, weapons is anti-trans, and then people arguing about like weapons is pro-trans, and I walked out the film like,
is this the corner of the internet that you
I don't see
you stumbled upon?
I know, and I escaped from it as soon as I could.
Yeah,
and I walked out the movie thinking I don't see any trans messaging here. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah, neither did I.
And then someone, you didn't see it either, and then someone responded back saying I'm a trans person and I didn't see any anti-trans stuff in there. But then we got into a debate about the villain.
Oh,
because this person did not like the gun. Yeah, the talking gun.
This person didn't like the main villain.
This person did not like the villain at all.
Who played the villain again? She was from Field of Dreams. I've got it.
Amy Madigan.
Amy Madigan, yeah. So she played
Amy
the witch.
Madigan is mad again.
She's mad again, baby.
In weapons.
Okay, so who did this individual online say about this
they
villain?
Said
what was wrong?
As soon as the villain showed up, this person was like, okay, the movie is ruined for me. That's what they thought. But it was interesting because
did you think that?
Well, I responded with they didn't like the villain's design.
Okay.
Like how they looked. And to be honest, at first...
Like a clown?
Yeah, to be honest, at first I thought the same thing. Because I
kept seeing... Because you keep seeing the flashing of...
Yeah.
In the dream sequence, and every time that happened, I turned to my partner and I was like, who's this clown? Like, why does this clown keep turning up? Turns out it's the witch.
Yeah.
And... my personal take on it is the reason why, what's her name? Is it Gladys or something like that?
Aunt Gladys, yeah.
Aunt Gladys, yeah. The reason why Gladys is wearing this makeup is because she's been a witch for many, many years.
Yeah, no real backstory given.
There's no real backstory. There's arguably that people are saying maybe not even related to that couple. She just used her witchy powers to go in and convince them. And it's like, oh, we haven't seen Aunt Gladys in years.
By witchy powers, do you mean like, come on, let me stay?
Yeah, exactly.
I'll pay you $50.
So
I'll pay you $50 to call me Aunt Gladys.
Oh, mate, I'll tell you what, though, because we're in spoiler territory, I did find it quite creepy how, like, zombified those parents were.
Yeah.
And they were just like stabbing themselves in the face with forks and all that.
I felt really bad. I think the person playing Alex, the son, Carrie Christopher, did an amazing job. Because that whole time I was just with that character, feeling everything that he was. It's just
we had his whole vantage point as well, didn't we? Yeah. It was very sad. It was very sad. But what else is there?
Through this debate, I realized that actually, and this is getting into like, this is what the movie's about. Right. But I like how when the witch is being her real self, she's very cold and like quite dread-inducing, very still. Yep. But when she's like showing off a front, if you look at her color scheme, it's all like red, white, and blue. So it's very much
an American flag.
Yeah, and it's very much...
Or a French flag, or a British flag.
Yeah, she starts smoking it. So it's flipping between this like still malevolence, and then it's going to, okay, anyone else, I'm going to give this like, oh, shucks, like over the top Americana type performance.
Yeah.
And this sort of goes into how I prefer Weapons, because as a horror movie, I wouldn't say Weapons is up there with the best.
Oh,
And
it didn't creep you out as much as Longlegs.
I think it does its satire better.
Okay.
I think as a satire of America and how that character of Aunt Gladys represents how America tries to present itself to the world. And then in the background, it's sort of putting together all these terrible plans that really you wouldn't want to hear about. You wouldn't want to know that, but they are happening.
See, it's interesting how you've taken that interpretation from him, because I didn't see that when I saw the makeup. I just saw that she was trying to make herself look more human with like over the top makeup, and she's so out of touch that she thinks that this looks normal to her.
Yeah. Well, this is what I mean, though. I thought that at first, or I thought similar at first. And then I had this debate with this person, very friendly debate. And then as you discuss these things more, you realize, oh, okay, this is what the film's trying to do.
Interesting.
I don't get the people that are like, Weapons is about nothing. I just think when people say this is about nothing, they just want to sound like they are very knowledgeable and very witty. Like, I actually think it's about nothing at all.
Yeah, but like on the other side of the spectrum, people will say, like, oh, it's about something. So like arguably both sides are trying to sound.
Yeah.
Or do you think it's a lot more pretentious for someone to say? I think
some people are being very pretentious.
It's not even a movie.
Oh, I hate it when people say that.
Yeah.
It's not even a movie. It's not about anything, really.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Very droll, very droll.
Yeah, very droll, yes. Yes, Weapons is exactly like Seinfeld.
When I came out of the cinema, me and the missus were debating, like, what was that movie really about? And then we had two different takes. Ironically, I don't remember what her take was, but I remember what mine was, and I just thought it was like a big old metaphor for generational trauma and how people from different generations pass down their way of coping with things and kind of like forcing it down the younger generation's throats and saying like, this is how you're supposed to be XYZ. That was the main thing that I got from it.
At first, I saw it as like a
but what does the gun mean?
What does the gun represents a gun, Leslie? We've talked about this.
Yeah, I think it's just like a big old
it's just a dream
sequence, for interpretation dream sequence thing. There are some people saying, "Oh, Josh Brolin's character was a veteran, so like subconsciously he saw that a giant weapon was to represent the children are weapons, but he didn't quite put two and two together." At one point, I was like, "I don't know my gun names. Is there a one called the AK-217?" Yeah, and other people are saying like, "Oh, it's alluding to school shootings and all that kind of stuff."
Yeah.
But
that's
to be honest, it's just big imagery. I think it's to get people talking.
Well, I do think it's quite scattershot as well, though, because it's trying to do a lot of these things.
Yeah.
Because I don't think, apart from those people that are sitting there saying it's about nothing, I think Weapons is trying to talk about a lot of these topics that we mentioned and others, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But because it's trying to handle so many different things, a lot of them don't really wrap up very well. I think it does the generational trauma that you've mentioned. I think it wraps that up quite well.
What didn't you think they wrapped up well?
Well, the satirical angle, which I really enjoyed in terms of the Aunt Gladys character. But I suppose in the end, it ended up making her quite pitiful because she was running away from the children, wasn't she, screaming, and no one was really helping her. So, yeah, it made her quite pitiful and sad in the end, really. But I don't know how that.
But she was also being horrible.
Oh, yeah.
So I think she got what was coming.
Yeah. She's not pitiable like the movie Goblin.
No.
Because he's a nice goblin.
Kill me, feed me with your Smarties and M&Ms you top your popcorn with.
Nitrate
Don't
film.
forget.
I eat nitrate film for breakfast.
Oh, there was one more thing I wanted to say.
Go on.
So I said there was one bit that the whole cinema was laughing at.
Oh,
towards the
yeah.
end.
Which bit are you talking about?
It was the bit where I can't remember exactly which character it was. It could have been the police character, or it could have been. It was within the house, and people just kept getting up and getting like knocked over, and then getting up again and knocked over again.
Oh, okay.
And it was just like, "Ah!" And then they hit them over, and then like 5 seconds later they got back up again, and it happened like 5 or 6 times.
Okay.
And every time that it happened, everyone was like, "This is funny."
I found
And I think that
Brolin's
was
frustration quite amusing. Like he just kept hitting him and like looking at his hand and be like, I need to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the part where like everyone was laughing.
Okay.
Did your cinema not so much?
They weren't laughing at that so much, but
was that the moment where the Ring doorbells were happening for you?
Oh, I don't know. There was they were checking all sorts of things. Did you think it was a bit dark? Because people have been comparing
they're doing a joke on the screen. Bing, bing, bong. Oh, who's that?
Oh, good thing you're checking your package has arrived. Okay, good. As expected. So you're expecting it to turn up at this time. I'm
gonna create a cinema where everyone's in their own separate cubicle.
Real communal experience.
Yeah. Go to the movies where you get to watch movies with everyone, or better yet, on your own.
He's got like long fingers and extra long fingernails. Hi, I'm the movie guy.
He's back, baby.
Don't mistake me for the troll, even though we have the same voice.
I would love to open up a cinema with you where we just bring our characters in, and they're like the mascots. We've got the troll.
But the troll is horrible.
The goblin. Yeah, but he's the one who's like trying to.
But steals together.
He's using reverse psychology to turn you off from the movie, but it's not going to work.
But
it makes you want to watch it.
Yeah.
Makes you want to watch it even more.
Right.
This movie stinks.
But I'm not going to stop you from watching it. What else were you going to say? You were about to say something.
This movie stinks, just like the hot dogs on the 2-for-1 special. What was I going to say? I think the film is very dark.
Hot dog flavored water.
No. 2-liter tub of hot dog flavored water, please. For an extra 20p, we can get you free refills. Oh, sure.
The manager's like, I don't know, troll. We're losing money here. No one's buying the hot dog flavored water.
And that could be, oh man, we're not selling any tickets. And also, we're losing so much money on having to get rid of that hot dog water. What are we going to do? I tell you what you can do.
You can suck it.
Put it in. But after that...
You were about to say something and I cut you off rudely with my Ring doorbell joke.
I was going to say it's quite a dark movie.
Yeah,
like
it absolutely dark. Is. Yeah. Oh, you mean physically?
Did you? Yeah, it's like shot very dark, and there were a couple of scenes where I thought I'd really like to see what's happening.
I got to watch it in Dolby, and everything was pristine for me, so I didn't have any problems. Everything was well lit.
The format where, where it's like every 10 minutes it stops and it just goes Dolby.
Yeah. Is that everything around you is in surround? You hear a helicopter. You hear someone in the guitar.
Now back to your movie.
And then you see in the corner there's like a countdown, like 10 minutes until your next Dolby ad.
Click to skip a movie and watch ad. Yeah, I've seen that.
I bloody hate it. The fact that Amazon Prime, when you pay for Amazon Prime, you still get adverts in movies.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen that news story that Jeff Bezos wants to put his other half into the next James Bond movie?
But which half? His left or his right?
In every frame, you just see it in the foreground. Just his,
just half of his body in the background, hidden behind a pillar. Yeah,
every time. And at the end, you just see him like poke out, like, and that's the ending shot. There you go.
Yeah, kind of like how when Daniel Craig appears for the first time in Skyfall, was it? Bam! Remember
was that the one? Was that the one where we were like, "That's Chris Nolan. That's Jurassic Park."
Yes. Yes. Yeah, that's the Joker.
Yeah,
that's the Dark Knight.
That's the Joker. That's
Jurassic Park. Yeah, I've seen those dinosaurs somewhere.
No, it was the music, wasn't it? There
was
a
it the
bit of
music?
music that was like.
And while like
during
James
the
Bond's
opening
riding
credits.
that giant T-Rex.
James Bond. He's England's sexiest spy.
Man, this review's gone
And
completely
the bit
off the rails.
where the Alfred character shows up, and then it plays the music from Batman Begins, and we were just both like, "What's going on?
Yeah,
come on."
Or was it? They turn up
His Bond cave.
They turn up in Javier Bardem's lair, and it's just Inception, like the limbo land in Inception.
Yeah. Some of the shots, and then the bit
Sam
where it's
Mendes,
like, he meant to get caught. Oh.
Yeah. And then Sam Mendes said, "Yeah, I watched The Dark Knight before watching this movie." So yeah, of course.
Oh my god! And the crowning achievement, that bit where they have the fight scene that's like lit very blue. Do you remember that bit? And then someone's looking across at James Bond after the fight, and then like the light goes away and it comes back, and he's not there anymore.
Yeah. And then Gary Oldman comes up. Gary Oldman's like, I hate it when he does that.
Yeah. Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos.
I hate it when he does that.
Okay. No, I didn't hear about that. But let's get back to what we were talking about. Yeah, weapons. I think it's worth watching. It was a fun time at the movies. Albeit a dark movie, apparently.
Yeah. Well, people were saying it was based on the Brothers Grimm. I think it's more like the Brothers Dim.
Do we want to do a quick pitch?
Let's pitch.
What's the opposite of weapons?
Shields.
Shields.
All the children are running around like that. Or we go with the opposite of children, where it's an old folks' home.
Yeah.
At 2:17 a.m., you see all the old folks on the ring doorbell.
It's 2:17 p.m.
2:17 p.m. Yeah, when they should be napping. They should be napping, and you see them all out on the stroller things. What are they called? The things with tennis balls at the bottom. Do you know?
Zimmer frames.
Zimmer frames.
Yeah. They're all okay. At 2:17 p.m. during their nap time.
All the staff are on break.
Yeah, 17 old age pensioners escape their home,
and the staff come back in the room, and there's just one left, and he's like, "Bingo!"
And he looks. And then I guess instead of the parents and the teachers, it's actually their children or their sons and their daughters. They're thinking, "Oh, where have they gone? They've all disappeared." And one of them has a dream, and then they see a giant shield on top of the
It says 2:17 p.m.
2:17 p.m. and it goes bing, bing, bong like a ring doorbell.
That's how they find the old people.
Yeah,
the ring doorbells keep going.
This whole movie is just an advert for like pieces of technology that will help aid these old age pensioners.
And where are they all going to? Because in the movie they're like, oh, they're all going to one place.
What's the one thing that all old age pensioners love more than anything?
Magnum PI,
prune juice, a good old game of backgammon.
Oh, the backgammon convention. The backgammon World Championships is being held in that town.
Mm-hmm.
So who's the villain?
I'm also very, very weary that because this is a pitch, this is the pitch portion. I kind of don't want to spoil weapons by taking too much out of that.
Okay.
So why don't we just that's the premise, and that's all that was already in the trailer anyway. We've got the premise.
Is this going to spoil it too much if we say the villain is
no, I don't think so.
Controlling their mind using the bingo balls? Takes out the number and he's like,
I mean, if it was a
32,
spoiler, then
32, and then one of the old people's starts chasing after you.
I think that might be a little bit of a spoiler.
Starts hitting you with their walking stick.
How about the fact that so bingo they love a good bit of bingo.
Mm.
What if it's the bingo convention as opposed to the backgammon convention?
All right.
Okay. They got to get to they're all being called to the closest. What's the most famous Mecca Bingo Club?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or what's the other one? There's some others, isn't there?
Yeah.
I almost went to a bingo hall once, and then I realized
I'm not 87.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I quite liked bingo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kids I teach love a good game of bingo.
Yeah.
Yeah, good game of maths bingo. But I don't control their minds doing it, so I'm responsible.
Hey, so these old folks in the old home, at 2:70 p.m. they all rushed over to the bingo hall because they need to win that flat screen television.
Right.
That 17-inch flat screen television.
Yeah.
Yeah. And why are they there? Because they love bingo.
And there's 2 17-inch televisions to be won.
That's right. So when
we just overdo the 217 thing.
Yeah, the old
and
people.
we make it look like 217, like,
and the next number is
something in
2.
Our themes. 2. And let's check the next number. It's 17.
17.
And then we make it look like our film is using 217 as like an underlying motif for one of the themes, but it means nothing.
Yeah, no, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
You hear the Ring doorbell ring twice. And then
17 more times.
And then 17 more times after that. Maybe the maybe after the 17-inch, 2 17-inch flat screens, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then after that, there are 2 17-carat gold Ring doorbells to be won.
Oh my goodness. This is what it all comes down to.
It all comes down to, yeah.
Excellent.
And then
and instead of you know when Benedict Wong, minor spoiler.
Yeah.
Is it Benedict Wong? No, it's one of the other characters.
Well, I don't think it's a spoiler if you're going to say what was in the trailer, because it is shown that he's like a bloody demon at one point.
Okay. In that case, I'll drop the act then. It is totally Benedict Wong. When he throws up all the blood, instead of it being blood, it's like the prune juice that old people like to make.
You said you were thirsty.
Yeah. You said you weren't regulated.
You know what? You know what happens afterwards?
Go on.
The forensics team comes over and be like, "Oh, who did this? Let's measure up how much prune juice was in there.
217
milliliters." Yeah, exactly. And then maybe at one point they find like a little ticket stub for the bingo hall. How much did it cost?
Number? Yeah, £2.17.
What was the price? £2.17. Yeah.
£2.17. What's the address of the bingo hall?
Yeah. 217 Bingo Street.
217 217th Street.
Meanwhile, this movie is still called Shields, right?
Yeah. What's the population of the town? 35.
35.
Small town.
Plus. Wait, hold on. No.
Don't get your calculator out.
My maths is terrible. Hold on.
What is it? 217 take away 35. So 212, 202, 282.
It's 2. Yeah.
182.
Yeah.
Don't
get your calculator out. I'm going to do whatever I want, baby.
Basic maths specialist, right?
Who are you, that teacher who says, "Oh, you're going to need algebra when you're in work. You're going to need how to do Pythagorean." Well, look where I am, baby. I'm doing podcasts in the middle of the day talking about weapons.
Algebra is useful. If I have
not for me.
2 cold opens, 2C, that's equal to 1 pitch section, 1P.
There you go.
So what is the value of C?
I'll tell you what, mate. The reason why I said what I said...
I'll tell you what the value is. 217.
217.
Go on. See, now I have to keep this episode going for 2 hours, 17 minutes. Yeah.
Which we could have. I looked at the time. I was like, "Oh, we're so far off."
Oh wait, that's over 2 hours. No, never mind.
I think how the story ends of Shields is that at the end we find out that all the old age pensioners that have been called over to the bingo hall have all been put together to create a giant human shield.
Okay.
There's 217 of them.
Okay.
They all weigh about 217. What's the most heaviest measure of unit? Because I don't want to get my tons. Yeah, 217 tons of 217 old people as a giant shield.
Okay.
Right? And at the same time,
what are they eating?
aliens.
Wow, where did that come from?
Remember,
What's the name of the planet? 217b.
Aliens come, and they are here because there is a paranormal sort of aspect to weapons, isn't there? So why can't we have some sort of interstellar thing? We're going on the opposite side of the spectrum, baby.
Okay.
There's an alien. He's trying to come in. He's trying to...
There's a cinema goblin.
The cinema goblin. He's coming in. He hates the bingo hall because he's taken away all his customers.
Yeah.
He used to all go to the cinema, and now he's mad.
So it's actually... This,
so what does he do?
The old people are caught in a fight between the bingo hall owner, who's using the bingo balls to control the old people, and the cinema goblin. Yeah.
That's right.
Sorry, go on. What does he do?
And then cinema goblin, he comes in. He's like... I'm going to tear this bingo hall down, baby, because this is the only thing I've got left in this world. I need my cinema to run. So he has 217. He has 217 liters of popcorn butter, and that's the only antidote to the prune juice that they are about to use.
Not hot dog juice, no?
It could be hot dog juice. Yeah. There we go. The end. Because it's a cliffhanger.
So the goblins. So the goblins about to save the day, maybe.
Yeah, maybe, and then find out next time
on Shield 2.
And this movie is exactly 2 hours and 17 minutes long.
Yeah, and when the trailer for the sequel comes out, it says Shield 2, and then the title moves over and it says 17.
I haven't even seen the 216 movies prior to that.
At exactly 2:17 p.m. when they should have been having their nap.
Oh, you would not.
Old people. What's the
tagline?
You would
not believe what time it is right now.
What's the poster? From the director of Barbarian last night at 2:17 p.m. Every old person from the old folks' home woke up, got out of bed, went downstairs, opened the front door, walked into the dark, and they went to the toilet. And they went to the bingo hall. And they won various prizes at Mecca Bingo Hall.
The end. And then, credits roll. End of the movie. End of the podcast. Episode.
That's the end of two things. 2:17.
Oh my... Matthew, you would not believe it. Do you know what time?
It's your 17th birthday.
Do you know what time it is right now?
What time is it?
Wait. If we wait for another 3 minutes... No, another 2 minutes.
No
I can
way.
guarantee you.
No way. Can you show this to me?
Wait, hold on. Give me... Okay, there is... I was gonna, you know what? I was gonna make a joke and I was gonna force it, but it really is. That is incredible.
So the old people. Oh my goodness!
Look, London,
mate. That's 220. That's 226.
Oh,
that's not 217.
I can Photoshop that.
You got our hopes up so much.
I
other viewers of this.
Can I edit it to make it look like it's 2:17?
I thought you were you were mocking us. I thought you were going to be like, Matt, do you know what time it is? 2:30.
It's 2:30. That would have been a better joke. Yeah. Shall we do it again?
You just read the time wrong.
Shall we do it again?
And where's the big hand supposed to be? Yeah, we can do it again.
It's 2:17.
No, it's...
Chatting Pitch has been brought to you by Leslie Way and Matthew D. Smith. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to listen to others and maybe even subscribe. You can follow us on the website, formerly known as Twitter.
Listen to us on Spotify or wherever else you listen to podcasts. Leslie and Matthew have their own side hustles as well. Feel free to check out Leslie's YouTube channel or Matthew's Medium blog. Links in the description. If you want anything else, we might have other links in the description if we think of anything interesting to add. Thank you for listening. I love you.